Which country won the ICC Under-19 Women's T20 World Cup 2025 title by defeating South Africa? Correct option is D. India. Where was the joint maritime exercise Samudra Shakti 2025 between India and Indonesia conducted? Correct option is C. Visakhapatnam. Which rule helps determine the direction of the magnetic field lines around a straight wire carrying electric current? Right option is C. Maxwell's right-hand thumb rule. In which competition did Neeraj Chopra throw a national record of 90.23 meter? Correct option is A. Doha Diamond League 2025. Where does fertilization of the ovum by sperm primarily take place within the female reproductive system? Correct option is D. The fallopian tube. The Shrestha scheme recently in the news is associated with which department ministry? Correct option is C. Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. Where was the E0FR initiative launched as a pilot project in 2025? Right option is B. New Delhi. Which plant hormone is primarily responsible for controlling and promoting root growth? Right option is B. Auxin. Who is the president of the 80th session of the United Nations General Assembly? Correct option is C. Annalena Baerbock. What was the total budget allocated to the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports for the financial year 2025-26? Correct option is B. 3,794 crore rupees. Which state emerged as the leading performer in mangrove afforestation under the central government's Mishti scheme in 2023? Correct option is A. Gujarat. Which of following non-metals shine like a metal? Correct option is C. Iodine. Which day was celebrated in Bihar on 22nd March 2025? Correct option is C. Bihar Day. Which union minister announced the launch and presented India's first fully indigenous semiconductor chip named Vikram 3201? Correct option is D. Ashwini Vaishnav. Carbon atoms typically form which type of chemical bond to achieve a stable octet? Correct option is C. Covalent bonds. Which enzyme is primarily responsible for the initial digestion of proteins in the stomach? Right option is A. Pepsin. What is the target nuclear power capacity under India's nuclear energy mission for Viksit Bharat to be achieved by 2047? Right option is C. 100 gigawatts. How do the particles of the medium vibrate in a longitudinal wave? Correct option is B. Back and forth parallel to wave motion. Vembanad Lake, an important wetland and backwater system in India, is located in which state? Correct option is C. Kerala. Bohr's atomic model was mainly applicable to which element? Correct option is D. Hydrogen. In January, in which city of Gujarat did Amit Shah inaugurate the Archaeological Experiential Museum, Prerna Sankul and Sports Complex? Correct option is B. Vadnagar. A person can see nearby objects clearly, but distant objects appear blurred. This vision defect is called. Right option is B. Myopia or nearsightedness. When a bullet is fired from a gun, the gun recoils backward. This phenomenon is primarily based on which of the following principles? Correct option is C. Newton's third law of motion. What was the approximate increase in the Ministry of MSME's budget allocation in the Union Budget 2025-26? Right option is B. Around 4.6% increase to 23,168 crore rupees. What is the primary role of the pistil in a flower's reproductive cycle? Correct option is D. To receive pollen, facilitate fertilization, and develop seeds. What will be the pressure when a thrust of 150 Newton is applied over an area of 0.25 square meter? Right option is A. 600 pascals. Who recently won the 74th Miss Universe 2025 title in November? Correct option is C. Fatima Bosch. Which state is the number 1 in Unified Payments Interface usage? Right option is A. Maharashtra. Which football team won the 134th Durand Cup 2025? Right option is A. Northeast United FC. Where has recently G7 Summit 2025 held in June? Correct option is B. Canada. What is the rank of India in the Global Innovation Index 2025? Correct option is B. 30th. Who has recently been appointed as the next Secretary of Research and Analysis Wing in June 2025? Correct option is D. Parag Jain. Which institution has launched India's largest metal 3D printing machine for rocket components? Correct option is C. DRDO and IIT Hyderabad. Which Gram Panchayat has become the first to adopt a fully paperless e-office system? Right option is A. Rohini Gram Panchayat. Which state is home to India's first white tiger breeding center? Correct option is B. Madhya Pradesh. The Gokul Reservoir and Udaipur Lake, recently designated as Ramsar sites, are located in which Indian state? Correct option is B. Bihar. Who has recently been conferred the P.V. Narasimha Rao Memorial Award for Economics in September 2025? Right option is D. Manmohan Singh. Where was 28th National Conference on E-Governance 2025 held? Right option is B. Visakhapatnam. Which city has become India's dirtiest city in the Swachh Sarvekshan 2025? Correct option is C. Madurai. Who has been appointed as the President of the BRICS Chamber of Commerce and Industry in May 2025? Correct option is A. Harvansh Chawla. With which country did the Indian Navy conduct the JIMEX 25 maritime exercise? Right option is C. Japan. Recently, which state rescued around 7,600 children from exploitative activities under Operation Muskaan 11? Correct option is B. Telangana. Anant Shastra surface-to-air missile system is developed by which organization? Correct option is D. Defense Research and Development Organization. When was recently 10th National Ayurveda Day celebrated? Correct option is C. On 23rd September. Who honored with the Major Dhyan Chand Khel Ratna Award on 17 January 2025? Correct option is E. All of the above, Manu Bhakar, D. Gukesh, Harmanpreet Singh and Praveen Kumar. Which locomotive has installed India's first removable solar panel system on railway tracks? Right option is A. Banaras Locomotive Works.